What's going on, YouTube family? Today we're going to be talking about flipping cars. Now, the video idea came from somebody on Instagram. I posted a thing, what should I do a video about? And he asked, can you make $10,000 a month from flipping cars? Now, the easy answer is yes, but I'm going to show you 5 cars that I did to make 10 grand. But on top of that, some of the things you need to know when getting started. So let's go ahead and get into the first one. So the first car flipping tip is to make sure that you actually can do flipping at your residence. Now, this is very important. You don't want to go out and buy a bunch of cars, and then if you live in an HOA or an apartment complex, they'll tow anything that's not licensed or they won't let you work on the vehicle. So here at my location, I have no HOA, which is the big thing. I have a 3-car garage behind me that has my toolbox, which I'll show you here in a minute. I have yard space where I can park some cars, and then I have another 3-car garage over there that I'll show you here in just a second. But I want to make sure that you have adequate space before you even start this. I don't want to see you guys go out, waste money, buy a car, tow it back to your house, and then it winds up getting towed off because unfortunately your HOA doesn't allow you to fix cars. Now, the next tip is to make sure you have a little bit of tools. Now, what I have is a lot. It's kind of overkill, but you want to make sure you have at least something. Now, one of the things I'm going to tell you that you need the most is an actual scanner. It doesn't have to be a big expensive one. It could be one of the smaller, cheaper ones. I think I got one here somewhere. There we go. All you need is just a generic OD2 reader and some hand tools to get started, but you need a place where you could start building your toolbox and your toolkit if you are going to do this full time. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I've flipped all kinds of cars. I do exotic Highline cars, like I built this Mercedes 6x6 pretty much right here in my garage with Harbor Freight tools, but I also fix cars that are not that expensive, like this smart car. Also, as well as this old MR2 and some other funny stuff. It doesn't matter what you want to fix as long as you kind of know your boundaries. And this is where tip number 3 is going to come in, is you want to make sure that you stay in your lane to what you know. This is very important. So let's just say you know a little bit about mechanical work. Then I would buy cars that need just a little bit of mechanical work, little minor things here and there, nothing too crazy, and also stick with cars that you are familiar with, so if you've owned, let's say, a smart car or a Honda Civic in the past, you know the common problems with these cars, so you should go out and buy these cars when you first get started. If you don't know how to work on cars mechanically, if you know a little bit or a lot, that's okay. If maybe you're good at body work, so you can buy stuff like this. I bought this at Copart. I paid $4 grand for it, and as you can see right here, the bumper's basically off with the tailgate. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that here at my location and then take it somewhere else to get painted. But if you're good with that, you could do that. Now, another one is, maybe you don't have any type of mechanical skills. Maybe you're good at sales, marketing. You could buy stuff that, it's a little ugly like this that runs and drives, and you could just clean it up, detail it, and put it up for sale, which I'll show you a few other cars over here. But, you wanna specialize in what you're good at. I see way too many people buying cars just because it was a cheap deal or was a good deal, and they can't fix the cars and get them out, because the most important thing of car flipping is your time. You want to get the car, fix it, clean it up, whatever, and get rid of it. I have a friend of mine, all he does is do detailing, and he literally will polish cars, make them look beautiful, take them to a nice neighborhood or a park and take pictures and repost the exact same car, not doing a single thing, just cleaning it and getting on average about $500 to $800 more per listing. It's crazy. Now, he actually just finished cleaning up this car for me. It's this 2017 Hyundai Elantra. I paid $2,500 for it. Runs and drives fine, but it was completely disgusting in the inside. It was full of food, kid seats in the back, everything was stained, but now it's looking good. And we're gonna put it up for sale for probably 55-ish, whatever. And so we'll probably clear close to about $3,000 off of this one. Same thing with this little Accent. Runs and drives fine. It's got a dent on the side, which I'll show you here in a minute. I'm gonna probably pop it out, but I paid $600. The car was absolutely disgusting. The inside was full of crap. It was dirty, but just with a little bit of detailing and polishing the headlights, now this thing actually looks pretty decent. Let me show you the amazing side of the actual dent here. I'm probably gonna get inside here and kick this thing out in one of my videos just for fun, but that's about it. But the reason I bounce back and forth between different cars is because I've had experience fixing this stuff. Sorry, I have to come inside here, cool down a little bit. It's 108 degrees right now in Vegas. So now I'm buying so many cars at auction, I want to use all my capital for that. But I also need money to buy parts, and that's where I use my Revunue card. Revunue can help you get a flexible line of credit to up to $1 million with no credit check. They only go off of your business bank statements and your income. I know there are a lot of businesses out there struggling to get some sort of lines of credit or capital, and I think Revunue can help you. With no origination fees, maintenance fees, or withdrawal fees, you only pay for the capital your business uses. And as your business grows, so so does your flexible line of credit with Revunue. Make sure you check the description down below and click on the link. You can apply and get approved in as little as an hour. Big banks may not understand your business needs, but Revunue does. Make sure to check them out. Once again, link down in the description below. And thank you, Revunue, for sponsoring this video. I got my SEMA build back here. I still haven't finished it. It's my 2JZ swap Tesla that I cut in half, made it a 2-door wide body. So that one's coming up here in a little bit. But I wanted to do this video just to kind of show you, because with, like I said, this blue Elantra, I'm going to make probably $2,000. This little Hyundai, probably, I think I paid $600 for it. Maybe another $100 for detailing and everything else. So I'm probably gonna be into this car for like $700, $800. I'm gonna try to sell it for $2,000. So let's just say I make $1,200 to $1,400 off of that. The little tiny smart car that I have over here, I'm probably gonna clear $2,000 from that one, because I actually bought that with $4,000 with the body work. I already bought the parts off of eBay. That should be done here shortly, so I should make about $2,000 off of that. The actual the Chrysler Crossfire, that one's kind of a funny one. I'll walk you down there and I'll tell you a little bit about it. Now, I bought that car about a year ago for $1,000, and with these Crossfires, you can't make keys for them anymore. A lot of locksmiths can't. So one of my buddies saw it when I did the video, and he's like, dude, I'll give you $1,500 for the car. I said, sure. I was like, I'll make it $500 and not do anything. So I sold it to my friend, and it sat there on his lot for a year, and I ended up buying it back from him for $500. And so what I did is I took the computer out, sent it off to get the key made. They brought it back. Now it runs and drives perfectly fine. I just got to clean it up. But I'm into this car probably $1,100 now, not including the profit I made the first time. And I'm probably going to sell this between $3,000 and maybe $3,500. It's 2005. With I think 110,000 miles, and it's a 6-speed manual. And if you guys don't know, the Chrysler Crossfire is an actual Mercedes SLK body. Now, between all these, we're close. I think we're at like almost $8,000 in profit. But the one car that's going to put us over the edge is not something you're expecting, because, you know, the reason why I'm going to start doing more videos like this is because I want to show stuff that's more relatable. When I did the Rolls-Royce rebuild, the McLaren rebuild, and all these other salvage exotic cars, that stuff's cool for YouTube, but it doesn't really teach anything, because nobody wants to dump $200,000 into the car. Perfect example, the last smart car I built, 100,000 views. The 6x6, nobody's gonna drop $500,000 to build one of those things. So this is the one that's gonna put us over the edge and make $2,000 profit, probably more. It is this beautiful smart car. Now, I bought this one for $1,000. It runs and drives, AC blows cold. All I'm doing is spending $2,500 on buying a lift kit, tires, lifting it up, and this thing is going to be another little 4x4 smart car. Ever since I started doing those videos, people have been asking about these things, trying to buy them from anywhere from $6,000 to $9,000. So I'm going to go ahead and build this one, and then once that's done, I got another one lined up, and I just bought 2 more. Now, smart cars are one of those things. They're super cheap, super reliable, and parts are not that expensive to fix, but they bring certain money for certain people. Now, as you start flipping cars, you're going to get good at your niches. You're going to find something that you know how to work on, that you're good at, and you'll be able to turn them over for a quick dollar amount. Now, one thing I'll tell you is, as you get into the industry, whether you have mechanical knowledge or not, you should always learn how to work on cars. If you don't, sit there and talk to a mechanic. I tell a lot of flippers, make sure you have a mobile mechanic as backup. So if for some reason you buy a car and it's messed up, you could sit there and look at it and say, hey, is this car worth fixing? Should I sell it as is? You know, is this going to be an issue or a problem? And you can kind of balance out what you want to do with it. Now, every time I buy a car, I actually do kind of an assessment the second I buy it. Perfect example, the smart car. Now, I bought this thing for $4,300. I know if I put it on Facebook right now, with none of the parts, I could probably make $1,000 not touching it. Now, should I put another $800 into it and possibly make $2,000 off of it? It's the balancing which you need to figure out. If it's hard to get parts, if it takes too long to get something, I might just sell it and make a quick $1,000. But I actually want to drive this and make some funny content with it. And so I figured, you know what, let me go ahead and build this thing up and drive it around just for fun, because, you know, driving all the exotic cars is cool, but I actually have more fun driving hilarious shit like this than anything else. But that's some of the stuff that you're going to learn as you get experience. Now, I always tell people, if you buy a car and you flip it and you don't make money, it's okay. You didn't lose. You gained a little bit of knowledge. Every flip you do, you'll get a little bit smarter, a little bit better. You'll learn how to maybe detail the car better, fix the car better, how to market it better, how to purchase it better. It's just like anything. The more you practice, the better you get. Sorry, I wanted to pause it so the plane would fly over me, but you know, I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that are always talking about flipping cars and they're making money and they never lose money. I'm here to tell you, I lose money all the time. It's part of the business. I'm gonna buy some cars and absolutely hit a home run. Sometimes I'm gonna buy cars and they're just gonna sit there for a while and not do a whole lot. That's okay. But at the end of the day, as long as your wins outnumber your losses and you're just going to get better, just simple practice and doing what you're doing, you are going to get better. You are going to become a better buyer, flipper, seller. And this is probably the easiest way to get into the automotive industry. I don't want to see a lot of people going out dumping, you know, 20, 30, 50, 60, $200,000 and getting a dealership, a rental car company, buying an automotive repair shop, and then realizing it's not, you know, for them. It's not maybe something they like or they enjoy, they're not good at it. So flipping cars is the easy way to get into the business, try it out for a little bit, flip a few cars and see if you can make money. Because just with these 5 cars here, nothing extravagant, that's $10,000 that you can make in possibly 30 days if you can clean them up and get them out for sale quick enough, which all these ones should be gone hopefully in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I'll be hitting that quota the exact same way. But you can do the exact same thing. There's no difference between me or you. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them. I'm going to do more videos like this because, like I said, sitting in the office doing the talking head is great, but I actually like building cars. I like going out to the auctions and buying stuff, and I want to do more informational videos for you guys. So if you guys enjoy this stuff, please smash the like button, subscribe, share it, because, you know, every time I do these talking head videos, doom and gloom, you know, talk about the economy, for some reason, 50, 60, 200,000 views. But if I do something that I feel that could change people's lives, like fixing these cars, showing people how to flip cars, where I buy, how I sell, you know, something that you could basically use to make money for yourself, those videos get much less views, which absolutely blows my mind. So make sure you like and share this thing. And on top of that, I got a lot of other fun videos. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get out of the studio and just do stuff here. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys so much. We're on the road to 600,000, so make sure you become a part of that. Also, I'd like to thank Revunue for sponsoring the video, and I got a few more things that they're gonna help me out with buying and fixing some more cars. So definitely reach out to them, links in the description below, and hit me up on Instagram at Lucky Lopez, and we'll see you next video.